Good morning to you. You are listening to Moin Uddin, and I'm Moin. And I hope your morning started in a good note. So it's 7:34 a.m. in the morning. I have started reading a book, True Love: A Practice for Awakening the Heart, written by Thich Nhat Hanh. The previous day, I read the second chapter, Love is Being There. Today, I'm going to read the third and fourth chapter, recognizing the presence of the other and being there when someone is suffering. I believe it will give you a positive energy to you to do anything good in your life. So here it goes, recognizing the presence of the other, and chapter 4, being there when someone is suffering. Recognizing the presence of the other. I would now like to present a second mantra to you. When you are really there, you have the ability to recognize the presence of the other. To be there is the first step, and recognizing the presence of the other is the second step. To love is to recognize. To be loved is to be recognized by the other. If you love someone and you continue to ignore his or her presence, this is not true love. So I'm going to read it again from the first. I would now like to present a second mantra to you. When you are really there, you have the ability to recognize the presence of the other. To be there is the first step, and recognizing the presence of the other is the second step. To love is to recognize, to be loved is to be recognized by the other. If you love someone, you continue to ignore his or her presence. This is not true love. Perhaps your intention is not to ignore this person, but the way you act, look, and speak does not manifest the desire to recognize the presence of the other. When we are loved, we wish the other to recognize our presence, and this is a very important practice. You must do whatever is necessary to be able to do this. Recognize the presence of the person you love several times each day. To attain this goal, it is also necessary to practice oneness of body and mind. Practice an in-breath and an out-breath 3 times, 5 times, 7 times. Then you approach this person. You look at him or her mindfully with a smile, and you begin to say the second mantra. Dear one, I know that you are here, and it makes me very happy. If you practice in this way with a lot of concentration and mindfulness, you will see that this person will open immediately like a flower blossoming. To be loved is to be recognized, and you can do that several times a day. It is not difficult at all, and it is a true meditation. Whatever you do mindfully is meditation. When you touch a flower, you can touch it with your fingers. But better yet, you can touch it mindfully, with a full awareness. Breathing in, I know that the flower is there. And breathing out, I smile at the flower. While you are practicing in this way, you are really there, and at the same time, the flower is really there. If you are not really there, nothing is there. The sunset is something marvelous, and so is the full moon. But since you are not really there, the sunset is not for you. From time to time, I let myself look at the full moon. I take a deep breath in and a deep breath out, and I practice. I know you are there, and I am very glad about it. I practice that with the full moon, with the cherry blossoms. We are surrounded by miracles, but we have to recognize them. Otherwise, there is no life. The Buddha told us this. The past is no longer there. The future is not here yet. There is only one moment in which life is available, and that is the present moment. To meditate is to bring body and mind back to the present moment, so that you do not miss your appointment with life. Albert Camus wrote a novel, The Stranger, in which his character, Mursault, is condemned to death. 3 days before his execution, he is able for the first time in his life to touch the blue sky. He is in his cell. He is looking at the ceiling. He discovers a square of blue sky appearing through the skylight. Strangely enough, a man 40 years of age is able to see the blue sky for the first time. Of course, he had looked at the stars and the blue sky more than once before, but this time it was for real. We might not know how to touch the blue sky in such a profound way. The moment of awareness Camus describes is mindfulness. Suddenly you are able to touch life. In Buddhism, the energy that helps us to touch life deeply is called smriti, the energy of mindfulness. Everyone possesses a share of this energy. If we practice mindful breathing, we can generate this energy. When you breathe in, you recognize at that moment that this is an in-breath. When you breathe out, you are aware of the fact that this is an out-breath. Recognizing what is there in the present moment is attention. That is the energy of mindfulness. So then, with this mantra, you are going to practice recognizing the presence of the person you love. Dear one, I know that you are there and it makes me very happy. This is real meditation. In this particular meditation, all at once there is love, compassion, joy, and freedom. The four constituents of the true love of which the Buddha speaks. So that is the end of the third chapter. Now I'm going to start the fourth chapter. And it goes, being there when someone is suffering. The third mantra is used in circumstances in which the person you love is suffering. When you are living mindfully, you know what is happening in your situation in the present moment. Therefore, it is easy for you to notice when the person you love is suffering. At such a time, you go to him or her with your body and mind unified with concentration, and you utter the third mantra. Dear one, I know that you are suffering. That is why I am here for you. Because when you are suffering, we have a strong need for the presence of the person we love. If we are suffering and a man or woman we love ignores us, then we suffer more. So what we can do right away is to manifest our true presence to the beloved person and say the mantra with all our mindfulness. Dear one, I know that you are suffering. That is why I am here for you. Even before you actually do something to help, the person you love is relieved. Your presence is a miracle. Your understanding of his or her pain is a miracle. And you are able to offer this aspect of your love immediately. Really try to be there for yourself, for life, for the people that you love. Recognize the presence of those who live in the same place as you and try to be there when one of them is suffering. Because your presence is so precious for this reason, for this person. In this way, you will be practicing love 24 hours a day. So that's the end of the fourth chapter as well. So thank you for listening. I will be back tonight at 9 p.m. as usual. So if there is anything that you like to say, or if there is any feedback that you would want to say, then please write it in the comment section. And yeah, please do subscribe my YouTube channel. It's Moin Uddin So, as well as you can like my page Moin Uddin So that you can get lots of information. Yeah, lots of programs and all that I will be doing. So you can get notified if you will subscribe and if you will like my page. So for now, I'm Moin Uddin, signing off. Take care of yourself and have a wonderful day ahead. Bye.